What's up, guys? This is the Ramsay Ridge Runner here, about to give you my fourth black and white Wi-Fi battle. This one is another one versus Beta, and I hope you are going to enjoy this one. As I said, this one is against Beta. He's going to lead off with Cresselia, and I am going to lead off with a Kyurem, or however you pronounce it. Still not really sure on this guy. My Kyurem's scarfed, and I'm pretty sure he's just going to set up screens. He's leading off of him. And I was right. So I'm going to bring in Murkrow, who, just so you know, right off the bat, MVP of the match. So Murkrow's going to Toxic Cresselia. He's a wall. He's not going to like that. And I really want to get some consistent damage on him, while Cresselia is going to set up both the screens. And now I believe I'm going to predict him to switch. And I'm going to go for the Feather Dance, I believe. Floating on his air balloon. Yeah, Feather Dance. And, which really doesn't do too much for me. Heatran, there's no way he's going to be physical. So I'm going to go for the Taunt this turn, though, predicting Stealth Rocks or, something like that. And he indeed goes for Stealth Rocks. So now I'm going to switch out. I don't want to be in here with Heatran. And he brings in Flareon. I'm predicting a Fire move. And it works out for me, Flash Fire. But then I make a huge misplay. Heatran's definitely faster than Flareon. I didn't even think about it. And that didn't work out too good, but my own decent special defense saves me. I get to use Superpower on his Heatran, which I don't think is going to kill him either. So, Heatran's just going to pretty much destroy my Flareon, which is okay. I didn't really need him much for this match anyway, and he's just kind of, a funsy guy to even use. So I bring in Salamence. I already broke his air balloon, so I know I can just easily come in with the Earthquake and take out his Heatran. And that's what I do. It's going to work out pretty good. And I think we're tied right now, one down each. And so his Light Screen's going to wear off, which is going to be awesome. He's going to bring Porygon Z. Definitely fearing Ice Beam, so I'm going to switch out my Salamence. And I'm pretty sure I bring in Vaporeon. Yep, bring in Vaporeon to resist the Ice-type move. And that will also work out fairly good. And so I believe I'm going to set up a Wish this turn. I know he's going to switch out, so I might as well. I can either pass it out to something or I can keep it in on myself. So I do indeed set up the Wish. He's going to bring a Thundurus, which could definitely be a problem. He's going to Nasty Plot. I didn't think he could kill me one shot with Thunderbolt. So I decided to go for the Ice Beam, and that works out pretty good, especially since he Nasty Plots, doesn't even try to attack me. And he lives with a little bit of HP because of a crit. So I get healed with my Wish, and then for some reason I decide that I think I could take this, or I don't know what my reasoning was, because Vaporeon dies that Thunderbolt, no problem. And he gets Life Orb Recoil, but doesn't even kill him. And then I'm just going to bring in Kyurem. He's scarfed, so he should have no problem taking out Thundurus, but I don't know what I was thinking of Vaporeon there. I just left him to die, and it was an obvious misplay. So he's going to bring in Staraptor, and he's scarfed, and I'm scarfed. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be faster than me, so I bring in Celebi. I'm predicting close combat, which is what happens, and it's going to do nothing. I believe I'm going to Nasty Plot, actually, because I predict his switch. That may or may not happen. I don't remember. We'll see. Yeah, Nasty Plot. So I Nasty Plot up, which is going to be awesome. It's always good to get, some doubled special attack. Then I'm just going to go for Giga Drain. My only other attacking move is Psychic, so Giga Drain is really my best bet. Plus I'm going to heal up, which is always good. He's going to set up his Light Screen again, get up some screens for a little while, but that's all he's going to really get to do, because Poison's going to bring him down to an easy range of KO. Not that it needed to be that low anyway. So, yeah. Celebi's doing some work. Taking out his Cresselia. And so, he brings the Staraptor. He's obviously going to take me out with either U-Turn or Brave Bird. So I'm going to bring in Salamence. I was predicting U-Turn, but he goes for the Brave Bird, as you'll see. And that's going to decimate Salamence. Even with the lowered attack, it's almost going to take me out. And since he's scarfed, he's going to get another hit, and it's going to take me out the next turn. So I pretty much sacked my Salamence, and I've already sacked my Vaporeon and Flareon. So it's not looking too good for me at this moment. So I bring in Murkrow, and that's going to be pretty awesome. I used Feather Dance, which again didn't work out too well for me because he's going to bring in a special attacker as Zelf. Well, I'm assuming it's going to be special attacker. I used Taunt because I think he's got Nasty Plot, and he's just going to go straight for Flamethrower, which isn't going to be very effective against me. I have the Eviolite, and I'm pretty sure I'm training Special Defense, so that's going to work out pretty good. And so now he's going to bring Porygon Z, and I'm going to lay off a Toxic on him, I believe. Yep. Toxic, and that's going to be awesome. So I can slowly whittle him away. And now this is going to be pretty much some stally stuff going on after this. I'm going to use Roost because it's going to get rid of my flying type, and I'm pretty sure he's going to go for Ice Beam or something super effective like that. He might have Discharge. I'm pretty sure he does have Discharge. So I Roost up continually. He's getting toxic damage, and he's not going to do much to me because I'm totally getting rid of my flying type. So that's only neutral on me. Eviolite, special defense. Murkrow takes it like an absolute pro. So he's going to switch out his Porygon Z now, and I believe I'm just going to use Roost again. And now I'm at full life, and he's got his Zelf out. And I'm going to try to Toxic this thing again, but he's going to switch straight out again. I guess not wanting a Zelf to be Toxic, or I don't know what the point of that really was. But I've Toxic'd his Staraptor now, which is awesome. Always want the consistent damage. Now I'm going to go for Feather Dance, knowing Staraptor is a physical attacker. I'm sure he's going to stay in at this point in time. Lowers attack, and he's going to use Brave Bird, which does, maybe a little bit more than a third of damage, and he got, some recoil. So now he's going to switch out, still not wanting to stay in on this. And I don't remember what I go for. Feather Dance again, just to lower him down a little bit. But Porygon Z, that's not going to affect him at all either. So now, right here is going to be a potentially game-breaking moment. I use Roost, get rid of my flying type, and I'm assuming he's going to go for Ice Beam again, but he actually has Discharge, which has a 30% paralysis rate, and of course I'm going to get it right off the bat. Now granted, I'm using all priority moves through Prankster, but as you see right there, I get paralyzed. And so now I'm down to only 30 health, and this could be bad. I do get the Roost this turn, so he's not going to be able to kill me, but 2 Parahacks in a row is going to be extremely detrimental to me. So he's going to, just keep discharging me. I'm going to keep roosting, and eventually he's going to die of the poison this next turn. And Murkrow is going to be doing pretty good. He's going to be, at a fairly decent HP. He is paralyzed, which only matters if he gets Parahaxed. And there goes Porygon Z. And Murkrow's just doing work, walling all these guys. So he sends out his Elf and makes a smart switch. He knows I'm going to want to Toxic him. So I'm just going to waste a turn trying to Toxic him as he brings in his Staraptor, who's already Toxic. But I get paralyzed anyway. So that kind of sucked. And then I'm getting paralyzed a second time. But he uses U-turn, which is the only time I'd ever want a Parahax to ever occur, because I didn't get rid of my flying type, and now that was only neutral instead of super effective. I live with 3 HP like a total boss, and then I'm able to Roost up against this Zelf, which is awesome. And now I get really concerned with this Zelf. He does a considerable amount of damage with Flamethrower, and I'm roosting off, I think, more than he can do, but I'm trying to get up to a high enough HP where I'm confident that I can live the Flamethrower twice and then be able to Toxic him. And this is a point where I definitely could have, because I live again with 2 HP like a total boss, then roost up, and I know at this point in time, if I can just get up a little bit higher, I can get the Toxic off and just wall him. At this point in time, he's Nasty Plot, which was a good move, and I'm just going to keep roosting. I feel like I could still take these moves even with the Nasty Plot, So he gets off a flamethrower, and I get down to pretty low health, and then I realize I really can't. So I'm just gonna toxic him, kind of cut my losses, and hope for the best. But then he nasty popped again, which is like the perfect move. But then in my excitedness, I realized that there's no way I'm gonna take any of his moves now. Even if I roost all the way to full health, I can't take. He's +4. So Murkrow's going to finally go down after all that, walling 3 guys at the end. But now I'm at the point where his guys don't have very much life. I still have 2 guys left. It's not going to be a big deal. Kyurem's scarfed. He's going to easily take down a Zelf with Dragon Pulse. And then all he has left is Staraptor. I was worried. I'm pretty sure Staraptor outspeeds Kyurem. So I switch out my Kyurem and go into Celebi. I'm pretty sure he was going to use Brave Bird because he knows I still have Celebi left, and that's the best way that he can even win. But he's going to take out Celebi, but in return, he's going to get a ton of recoil that's going to kill him. And then I still had Kyurem left, so I win 1-0. It's a pretty good game. Beote is an awesome opponent. Murkrow just pwned like a boss. Definitely MVP of the match. Rate, comment, surprise.